Hey, my squad, welcome. Let's check to make sure the notification went out. Sound is working. Okay, I see the notification went out. And the sound is working. Oh, it has been a crazy week, guys. Well, actually 2 weeks, but yeah, I'm here. Um, so today I am working on Witch Please. This is from Amazon. This is for Rude, Crude, Nude, and Dark, which is with Maritza from Kiss My Crafts and Christopher Kalasa. And Miranda from Diamond Painting with the Besties, I believe is her channel. So this is what I'm working on for that. I'm still working on Treetop Duet, and that is for the Great Escape and My Favorite Things with Wanda's Work Basket, and then the Great Escape is with Crafted Crime Daily and Mickey Sunshine. So yeah, and then I'm working on Henrietta and Henry from Diamond Painting Fanatics for DP for the Love of Art. I'm also working on, and they're going to be time lapse video footage, by the way. And also I'm working on a dream catcher that is also going to be time lapse footage. I'm doing that for Diamond Grandma's event. Let's see what else. I'm finishing up a painting for my boyfriend that he asked me to work on, and that is a diamond dots of a wolf. I'm still working on Max and Grinch, y'all, from last month. So, yeah, I gotta get them finished. Considering this is like the middle of the month, I'll be kitting up probably soon for my September events. And I just got one in the mail from the anonymous viewer that I'm going to do for How at the Moon, which is Kevin's wife's event. And I finally narrowed it down. Hey, Sandy. I finally narrowed it down between the three I had. And this is the one that I'm going to do for her event. I think this is going to come out gorgeous. But y'all knowing me, I might work on the other two as well. Depends on how long it takes me to get this one done. Because I'm also doing small shop fest, fall fest, I believe is what it's called. That's what the Neighbors Outpost. And I'm doing. I have a Distracted by Diamonds canvas called White Moon. It's pretty good size. Let me see. I can't remember exactly how big that one is. So what you working on, Sandy? Oh, White Moon is 62 by 85. 55 colors. It's a round. I can't remember what other events are in September. Um, that I'll be doing. Oh, working on the Last Dragon. Oh wow, that I can't wait to see that. That's going to be pretty. Um, I think you sent me a picture the other day before you had started it. They're really pretty. Give me 1 second, y'all. I need to go move my fan so I can feel it. For some reason, I cannot feel my fan. Okay. Okay, that's better. I don't know. And of course, my overhead would kick out. Why? 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 I'm also adding bling into their hair on this canvas, so I can't wait to do that. Um, I'm adding glitter neon jellies. They're from Debbie Day. Um, I had won them from Witch Goddess Grand Prize box last year. Oh, I have a headache today. It is one of them days, y'all. It's just been crazy. Yeah, I'll probably get it here in a few minutes, Sandy. Facebook is acting weird today. Um, it takes me like, I don't know how, it takes me like 20, 30 minutes sometimes to get messages. All right, so you can see their hair, the witch's outlines. So I'm going to add bling into that. Hopefully, my new upgrade for my internet to be here tomorrow. And I hope Mom's TV upgrade will be here tomorrow. So when I go live, she can still watch TV. Why did that kick out again? Gosh. Why am I having technical difficulties today, y'all? I mean, today is the day of technical issues. I don't know why today is the day of technical issues. But anywho, so I hope to film some more time-lapse videos later and get them posted out. Thank you. This is gonna be so cool when it's done. It is a lot of 310. I mean, there was like I had 6 bottles of 310 for this kit. When I, 6 of the round bottles. So I think it was like 5, maybe 6 bags of 310 for this project. When I have 20 or 30, 20 some or 30 some bottles of 310 sitting over here. I mean, I have in rounds. I have a ton of 310s and rounds. So I think the kit I got from Berta, I may because it's a freestyle. So let me show you guys. I have the. So it's from Witchy. It's called Witchy Basic. Oh, this is actually distracted by diamonds too. Oh, okay. I did not realize that. Oh, okay, cool. So this is the design. This is a color page of the design. So here's the actual charted version of it. So all this is done in the black. So what I'm going to do is do all the black. And then I think what I might do is outline the black with maybe glow in the dark around the edges. And then all the open white background, I think I'm going to, except inside the little, like the inside, the bubbles are going to be like blues. The mushrooms, of course, reds and diamonds or whatever, the flowers and all that. But this actual background of it, I think I'm going to do it all black. And that's only because I have the 310s to do that. I forget what size this is, but Yeah, so I'm going to sit down and I think in the next couple weeks um, and plan and go ahead and plan this out. Um, but yeah, so I think anywhere like in this areas and in here, I'm going to outline that black with glow in the dark because I just got them in not too long ago. I just got a whole bunch of glow in the darks, and then anything inside here, inside the cloudy air, no, that will be done in get out of here with the that'll be done in different colors. That's why I saved my spares, and I still got to kit down a bunch. So I won't know exactly when I could start. I mean, I could start the black. I could start all the black now, 310, but I can't actually start the color until I kit down some more and I know what I have. But I'm hoping to maybe start it by December or January. Is my hopes. Um, because I've also got crystals I could put in there as well. So, that's pretty cool too. Um, but I need to actually, once I get the black, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do all the black. I'm going to do all the black um, and do the glow in the dark outline. Do all the black outlining and do all the glow in the dark outlining, and then go from there on charting what colors I want where. Of course, I know the mushrooms I'm going to want in some white and probably red. I think it's, and then of course I've got, all my special drills too that I can add in there. So I can add bling bling. Um, I may actually, you know what? I may actually switch. Instead of doing white moon, I may actually do that one instead. Yeah, I think that's what I might do. And just work on getting all the 310 done on it. It's gonna that's gonna be a project over time. And I got that from Berta. Thank you so much, Berta. And she, I was talking how I wanted to start practicing more with the multiplacers. So that's actually going to let me practice more with bigger multiplacers. I want to start learning the 8, 9, and 10, which I have. Um, I've learned, pretty much the two, the single through the 7. Um, Not really good with the 7, but um, with practice, I think I can get better. And that would be the perfect canvas to work on that with. So I'm trying to do all these 6s, and then I'm leaving the 5s for last because the 5s are what I'm going to be bringing out with neon glow jelly. But I don't think I'm going to do all the 5s in the glitter jelly. I don't know. I may. I have to look to see how many I have. So, but yeah, so I didn't realize that was a distracted by diamonds. So yeah, I may switch canvases. I have to look at the sizes because um yeah. Cause see, I got sparklers and I've got um I've got all that. I've got what are they called? Twinkle dust. That's what Pam's diamond painting called hers. She called hers twinkle dust. I know different people call them different things because Diamond Art Club trademarked that you can't call them fairy dust, um, which I think is messed up. I mean, come on now, you should be able to call them whatever you want. And I got a drill strap. But anyway, I digress. I really do. But yeah, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. Instead of um white I gotta look up. White Moon was 60 something by 80 85, I believe. Let me look that up. Because I may train, because I gotta remember when. I think that's the one I'm doing for Nick's. Um, Fire skulls dancing in the fire, skeletons dancing in the fire. Because that's got orange in it, believe me. um, but also it depends on. I can't remember when Witch Goddess is. I think is Witch Goddess September or October. I don't remember. I know in October I'm doing my butterfly. So White Moon is 62 by 85. Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna work on Witchy Basic because Witchy Basic is only 52 by 52. Yeah, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna switch to Witchy Basic um instead of White Moon for a Neighbor's Outpost event. It's still a distracted by Diamonds canvas, but it's just a more with all the other canvases I'll be working for the month of September. It'd be a lot easier to work. And it's one that because I think a Neighbor's Outpost event is uh, I know it starts September 1st. I can't remember when it runs to. But yeah, I like a canvas that I have the creative license over, and that's going to be really fun. Um, Designing that because, like I say, I have crystals. That I can put in. I have tons of special drills. Um, I'm kind of hoping I have a 200. I believe it's 240 storage case supposed to be coming from Timu. Well, I know it's been shipped and it's at my local post office, I guess, because it says the UPS dropped it off there, but my local post office is not showing that it's out for delivery yet. So, well, yeah, I would love for that to show up because I want to get all my special drills organized and um I have another notebook. So what I'm going to do with all my special drills is the same thing I did with my crystals and my all my crystals and special shape drills. I'm going to make a it wants to stick together, but I'm going to make a book with all the, so it has one of each in there. So see how these are all the special different shapes. And then that way I can just refer to my book when I need to um, access or want to use a special drill. Then I can say, hey, oh, this is number whatever in my special drills, so. But I want to get, because then I'll be able to, once that gets here, I'll be able to switch over all my special drills and I'll have another suitcase, 60 bottle suitcase to use for kitting up. Because I'm loving kitting up in my suitcases, as we call them. My Elizabeth Ward Duke. I love using my 28 grit storage. I have these. I have this. It's a 30 bottle. This is a 30 bottle. This is Mom's project right now. This is a 30 bottle storage. It's from Art Dots. I have two of the. I believe there's 64 Tic Tac grid storage containers. I have a it's actually two 28 grids together in one storage. So right here. So this is actually two 28 grids in one box. So I've got that one. I use two. So yeah. So I kind of like that. That's my way of I like kitting up, depending on the size of the project. Excuse me, guys. Is how I kit up. So right now, this is in a little 30 bottle storage suitcase. I have 4 60 bottle cases, 3 of the 30s, and I'm supposed to have the 240 on the way. So, all right. So I don't think I'm doing all of the hair in the. Which one did I pick for her? Number 5, NH2. So that's this one. I don't know. I might do the. I have enough to do all of her hair in that. So these are glitter drills. I don't know if the camera's picking that up or not. I don't know. But glitter drills. And like I said, these are from Debbie Day. So, but yeah. So yeah, so I think that's what I'm going to do is switch over to the Witchy Basic instead of the moon, white moon. I think that'll be cool. And it's it's one that I can slowly work on over time and get better, to help me practice with my multi-placers and things like that. So, that's pretty cool. Oh, yeah, I like that. But it's also because I'll be doing, How at the Moon. Um, and I love the fact that Erica's doing that event. It's also a charity event too. Um, because I love wolves. I'm a nature girl. I love for those who don't really know a lot about me. I mean, I can guess I can kind of turn this into not only a live whip and chat, but a little bit more into me. Um, I guess I need to find some of the tag questions and do another um, get to know me whip and chat. I don't know. I might do that as a video. Because I need to get some more video content out there, I guess. But a little bit about me. I love nature. I grew up in the country. I am a country girl, through and through. And that's why me and mom actually like where we live because we're close to the city stuff, to get the stores and stuff like that. But we're not actually in the city. We're still kind of on the outskirts, but in kind of country life. Really, other than the main highway going by the house and the paintbrush factory in the backyard. But yeah, y'all. Some of y'all Sherman Williams paintbrushes may have come from my town. Just a tidbit information there. Um, because we have Sherman Williams. They make paintbrushes, paint rollers. I think they make paint trays too. They don't actually make the paint there, the Sherman Williams paint, but they do make like the tools, some of the tools. But yeah, so yeah, I love the nature. And when I was growing up, we had neighbors that actually had a wolf. Oh my God, she'd swim in the pool with us. She'd follow you like, I mean, anywhere. She was so sweet. They also had a couple of wolf hybrids too, but they weren't as nice as she was. Um, but yeah, so that's why I love the fact of that sanctuary up there in Pennsylvania that takes in these animals. You know, when they can't be taken care of any longer. And sometimes it's these sanctuaries taking animals that it's just because the owner is in a financial place or a medical place in their life that they can't take care of them anymore. And if it wasn't for these sanctuaries, you know it would be horrible. I know one of our red wolves at our local zoo has just not too long ago been put back out on exhibit. She had to have some kind of repair work to her tendon or some kind of ligament or something in her leg that could have debilitated. Really, they might have had to put her down if she didn't recover from it. But our zoo is part of a conservation program with the red wolves. With I think I want to say it was somewhere down south. I know we're also in a conservation program with our Andean bears, uh, and I think a couple other animals as well. Um, you know what? I am actually going to put that there. I think that was, yeah. Yeah, I actually like how that came out in her hair. It does look pretty good. So, but yeah, so I know I think we're supposed to be getting a couple new exhibits at our zoo too, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I haven't been to our zoo in a while, so I'm hoping to get there in these weekends. Okay, so I need the number 3, which is let's see, I need 4 and 8. Maybe I could tap out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, it did 9. I've got to a point where I could just tap them out. Hey, Joanna, how are you? I'm kind of okay. This DMV heat is getting on my nerves. It's got my sinuses going crazy. How's the weather up your way, Joanna? We went from sunny to cloudy here. It was nice and sunny here a few minutes ago, and now it's cloudy as I don't know what. And we're not supposed to actually have any rain again until I think Thursday and Friday. Alexa, what's the weather?
Good afternoon, MUTTNUTT'S. In Crisfield, it's 80 degrees Fahrenheit with partly sunny skies. Today, you can look for clouds with a chance of showers, with a high of 81 degrees and a low of 65 degrees. One more thing, I have a morning updates routine that will provide you updates on the weather and your deliveries for today. Do you want to try it?
No.
No problem.
So maybe we do have a chance of rain tonight. Okay. News to me. But yeah, so hopefully it cools down for us a bit though, Joanna. So you know how our weather gets around here. And normally, we share each other's weather. Considering, only being about an hour apart from each other. Yay, we get to play with 310 again. Either that or I could go, let me go with I'm going to go with the S first. Let's go with the 10. It has, Joanna. It really, really has. And especially for us. Now we gotta keep an eye on her. I think his name is Ernesto. I'm keeping an eye on him because they are talking about him coming up the East Coast. But they're thinking he's going to stay more out to sea, but they said that about Hurricane Sandy and Hurricane Dorian and a couple others. And we wound up getting hit by them. So I am keeping an eye on that. Oh, did you? Yeah, I hope he is too, Joanna. I really do. But you know how we are for this time of year. We're known to have had at least one hit us by now. But yeah, I'm hoping maybe I'll have this one finished today or tomorrow. This is my one for rude, nude, and crude. Or rude, crude, and nude. Sorry, and dark. I'm like Cindy. I say it backwards. I always want to put it as rude, nude, and crude. I'm just like Cindy. Oh, okay, Sandy. Uh, so I'll be getting my September events ready. Canvases ready here in a few days or so. I try to go ahead and get them ready a couple of weeks before the actual event. That way, the canvas has time to hang and flatten. It releases tension on it. No, not actually, Joanna. No, hurricane season started June, I believe. Yeah, I believe Mid Atlantic hurricane season started in June. But we also go into into winter as well. You know, yeah, I love my gnomes too. Um, I'm team gnome all the way. But there are people out there that don't. There's actual fears of different things like that, like clowns. There's an actual it's an actual fear. Now with me and clowns, I'm okay with circus clowns. I just can't do the creepy clowns. I can do circus clowns all day long, but when it comes to creepy clowns, yeah, no, nope, nope. I see a creepy clown coming my way, I'm making a new exit. Yeah, I'm okay with circus clowns. I can't do the creepy ones. It's you know. So I mean, yeah, I have the fear of clowns, but it's not the fear, full fear like everybody, like other people. Um, so technically, it's not the full phobia. It's just the partial phobia. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I love circus clowns all day long, but comes to a creepy clown, I'm out. Y'all on your own. I'm out. Um, and one year, I actually braved a haunted house that was full of scary clowns, but I did that for my nieces and my nephew. So I will brave my fears sometimes for my nieces and my nephew. The crazy things they can get me to do. Now, as for roller coasters and things like that, yeah, nope, nope. My boyfriend's still trying to get me to go on the slingshot in Ocean City with him. Yeah, no. For one, that thing goes like 200 feet in the air, and that thing turns upside down and everything. I'm like, yeah, no, I'd pass out. Yeah, no. I told him I'll stay on the ground and I'll watch you. I'll cheer you on. Same thing with roller coasters, Yeah, no, I never could watch Poltergeist. That I don't know why. I never really. I don't know. I mean, I'll watch like Jason versus Freddy. Friday 13th, things like that. I mean, I'm not opposed to scary movies, but there are just some that I can't handle. Um, I watched all the Final Destination movies. But there's just some scary movies that I just, no. And like the discussion that we were having in Cindy's live yesterday, there is a difference between true crime and horror. Yeah, true crime can be horrible and scary and horror like. But most like they were saying, um most of your horror movies are not based on true story. They're not based on actual events. You know, I still need to watch her true crime from the other day. I might do that later when I go to work on some time lapse footage. Because what I do is I just mute all sounds on my computer that I'm filming with and my tablet, and I usually put on a video or music, or have the TV in the background. Because I always edit the audio out, and put music over it anyway. Um, what? Oh, good. Yes, I've been waiting for this. Yeah, I'm sure you have. This is that 240 storage for my drills. No, that package I think is coming tomorrow. Oh, and I got okay, yeah. I was wondering I couldn't remember what color I got this in. Do what, Mama? Do I? This is a freebie I won. Your thing is supposed to become, I think, tomorrow. I know the upgrade to the internet is supposed to come tomorrow. But that's coming FedEx. So, yeah. All right. So, yeah. So, it's just the 241. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't damaged. I'll finish opening it later. But yeah. So, you still think you're a sofa detective? Oh my god, that's like I don't know if you watched I don't know the soaps, um the whole Bold and the Beautiful, with this whole Poppy and the dudes getting killed and everything. I'm sitting here yelling back at the TV because they wanted to blame Sheila Carter, which if you're an OG soap fan, you know about Sheila Carter. Um, but I'm sitting here arguing with them that it wasn't Sheila, and no, it's funny. But yeah, I'm the same way, Joanna. I'll be watching a movie like a crime show or whatever, and I'm sitting here like, I don't think it was that one or this one. I think this did it, or who this that. you know. But see, I've always loved my crime shows. I've always loved, crime shows. I used to love in the heat of the night and picket fences and you know those type shows. And of course, I love SWAT, and I loved him when he was on Criminal Minds. But I've always loved him since he was on Young and the Restless, and that is Shamar Moore. That dude can play a crime show person. I mean, be it his role on SWAT or when he was on Criminal Minds, you would think he's a real detective in real life. He just has that persona about him. He can fit in any role they put him in, really. Yeah, I am a CBS soap fan through and through. I miss Guiding Light and I miss As the World Turns. But Mom, they're not on air anymore. Mom, and they're being a crazy person. But yeah, I still think Poppy is the killer though. And but I want to know if Tom is Luna's dad. Is Lee involved? Because Lee don't like her sister. Lee despises her sister, but yet Lee performed the paternity test that said Bill Spencer is Luna's dad. I don't know. Is Lee involved? I mean, it's getting crazy. And I thought Young and the Restless was crazy. It was so cool on today's episode, though, because Cricket and Danny Romalotti were on there. But Cricket, the one who plays Cricket, her dad and mom are the ones who created Young and the Restless and Bold and the Beautiful. Yeah. And the way it went off today, though, left me kind of. And you got to think they're going to stretch it out, and they're going to keep leaving us in cliffhangers. Welcome back, Sandy. Fridays are the days I hate. Let's see what time. Almost 3, so we've been live almost an hour. I may actually wind up getting this one finished today. I don't know, because it's really not a lot to color to do because it's only 12 colors. It's mostly 310 in the background. So that's where most of the jewels are. Plus, I need to check that out, make sure everything's okay with that, so I can transfer everything over. But if there's any issue, I can also take pictures and put a claim into Temu because it doesn't sound like it's got the bottles in there, and it's supposed to have the bottles. So. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and do the threes because it's not a lot of them. So. And how did a rogue black one get in my threes? But yeah. So yeah, that I am a true I grew up on the soaps. So um excuse me, y'all. Sinuses are dripping like crazy. And that's just the heat's doing that. It's crazy. It's like we're getting cool mornings again, and then it's like boom, where you know it, it's freaking hot as hell again. Satan can come and take his temperatures back. I don't want them no more. I hate to say this, but I'm ready for winter, y'all. I'm ready to just skip over. See, I was never an the only other soap I used to watch outside of CBS was Port Charles. Sandy, I never was any other channel soap fan, but I did love Port Charles. But growing up, and a lot of people don't call it a soap opera, but I do. I don't know if anybody remembers on PBS the show Seen Elsewhere, the doctor show. I loved that show. Oh, I forgot this has my favorite color, 550. You know what? Oh, I could have put ABs, but I'm not, because I'm putting glitter gel in her hair, so I'm not going to put two different bling in her hair. But yeah, because Ed Begley Jr., Denzel Washington, Howie Mandel, the one who played Mr. Feeney, I can't remember his real name, but he played Mr. Feeney on Boy Meets World. And the lady from Picket Fences, there was a lady from Picket Fences. They got their start on St. Elsewhere. It was a really good show. But a lot of actors got their start on shows like that. What else can we talk about? um, oh, Joanna, did you see where the state of Maryland is now? They're doing the preliminaries, I guess, to protect the Chesapeake Bay Bridge, the pillars and stuff. They're actually they're hoping to start construction in 2026. Ever since with what happened with Francis Scott Key, bridge. Now they're really doing because we still have big cargo ships and um, all that that go underneath the Bay Bridge. So they're checking into that to you know I need to check in to see about Route 90 if they ever fixed the sinkhole on that sucker. And it was like they weren't at the beginning of the bridge; it was kind of midway in. So that was kind of scary. Sandy had her favorites. Oh, y'all hear what I go through in a day's time? Mom in there picking on me. But yeah, so um my sister was a Doctor Who fan though. Oh my god. I don't know if she still is or not, but my sister loved her some Doctor Who. I remember she used to watch Doctor Who and I got to watch my scene elsewhere. They both came on before we had to go to bed, when we were younger. So, and I loved the original Magnum PI and MacGyver. Now, don't get me wrong, I like the remake of Magnum PI that came on CBS, but the remake of MacGyver, yeah, no. And I like the remake of the Hawaii Five O, but they took that off too. Let's see, we need the eight. Oh, yeah. My sister, she was a huge Doctor Who fan when she was a kid. I don't know if she still is. Um, but I never really got into the Doctor Who. I don't know why. But, I guess, me and mom like watching MeTV because it's a lot of the old, the old shows like uh, Love Boat and oh God, the westerns and her Waltons. Mom loves the Waltons. Um, and oh, I'm trying to Brady Bunch. That's the one I was trying to think of. But yeah, so I do. I like watching a lot of the older shows like Adam 12 and Green Acres and of course Beverly Hillbillies. I love my Beverly Hillbillies and MASH. OMG, I am a huge MASH fan. I have seen every episode probably a million times. Um, but love me some MASH. What, Mama? Hold on. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I am back. I'm back. I'm back. I can get my camera to come back up. Hello. Thank you. But yeah, so I am like a huge, huge MASH fan. Oh, wow. I'd just like to have the money it sold for, Joanna. $3 million? Wow. I didn't even know. I knew they were supposed to be renovating, redoing it or something, but I didn't know they had already sold. I know that I think they were also supposed to be selling the Full House, the house that the Full House was done at too, in what was that, Los Angeles? Yeah, I mean, but there are just people out there that like the retro stuff like that. Yeah, I don't think I'd want an orange kitchen either. Now maybe a baby blue or a powder blue, or that real pretty minty green. But yeah, not orange. I feel like I was cooking inside of a pumpkin. Oh yeah, I like All in the Family too. Sandy, All in the Family, Green Acres, Mash, Adam 12, um, Andy Griffith. I'm not a big Matlock fan though. What, Mama? Why is my putty acting crazy? It's cool in here. I don't understand it. But yeah, so those are some of my favorite shows. And I hate when I get putty on the canvas. And I'm using putty because my waxes are not acting right due to the heat. So I've been using putty. There we go. Oh, I know. I know. I'm like, some of the stuff that was said on shows back then, yeah, it would be canceled today. With today's cancel culture, you know. A lot of the shows that I grew up with, or we grew up with watching it, when we were growing up, yeah, today they would be canceled because of the different things. Um, you know, especially 227. Oh my God. Um, he, Mr. Jefferson could be, he could be a little off the wall. I also love Mama's Family too. That's another one of my favorites. I love some Mama's Family. And I love a lot of the old westerns too, like the Virginian and Wagon Train and um, Bonanza, um, those type shows. But, they're all shows I grew up on, though, type shows. Um, I grew up watching them. Oh, yeah, and Archie, yeah. Yeah, I mean, they're so the it's like you said, yeah, it's that crude type of humor, but it's so hilarious at the same time. You know, but people of today just take things, they take things the wrong way. They can't, they don't see the funny in things. You know, just because someone says something doesn't mean the way they say it is. They're not saying it in like a racist way or whatever. They're just cracking humor. But people's first reactions are to jump to, "Oh, you're a racist," or this or that, and I'm like, give a person a chance first. Just because they talk a certain way doesn't mean that they're what you think they are. But it's all in the way that you say it. You say something. Oh yeah, I totally agree with that, Joanna. I totally 100% agree with that. You know, and that's why I love the Eastern Shore, um, because here on the Eastern Shore, people don't see people for color. They see people for who they are. You know, it's just one big, you know, happy-go-lucky, free-for-all family. Yeah, you have the bad apples in the bunch, but what they say, you never let one bad apple spoil the pie or something like that. It's crazy. You know, and especially now we live in a time where you're afraid to leave your doors unlocked. It used to be you could go to sleep, leave your doors unlocked, and you didn't have to worry about nothing. Now you're afraid to be on some streets after certain hours of the night. Places that used to be safe are no longer safe. I can remember a time when Salisbury was not the way it is now. And right now, Salisbury has a high rate of murders going on. I think they're up to 8 right now for the month. Just for the month, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's what the news said today. And one of those was a 10-year-old. It's sad. And I think 2 of them were teenagers that killed their own parents, killed their own mothers. It's sad. A lot nowadays these kids are stuck to these devices and don't know a day of hard work, a day in their life. They don't know how to get out. Oh wow. Yeah, Joanna, true. You got that right there. And I tell you, if you ever go to Salisbury, places to stay away. You don't want to go near Church Street, Isabella, or Booth. They are the 3 worst, or what they call the reservation. That's out there where all the roads are named after Native American. But they're the most dangerous areas in Salisbury. Yeah, I mean, we have crime here in my town, okay? I'm not gonna say we don't, but it's nothing like Salisbury. I mean, Salisbury's becoming little Baltimore. Yeah, I mean, back when I was growing up though, Joanna, we lived out in the country and you didn't have to worry about anything. You could sleep with your doors unlocked. You could leave your cars unlocked. And you didn't have to worry about anything. Nowadays, you can't even do that anymore. And a lot of these criminals they're doing it in broad daylight. They're actually robbing people in broad daylight. You know, it's sad. Or then you got and they called his ass too. You got the damn dude that and I'm gonna call him what he is. He's a low life piece of trash that assaulted that poor little 6-year-old in Ocean City in the bathroom. But they called him. So, hopefully they throw the book at his ass. I mean, that is two crimes I despise. And that is crimes against children and crimes against the elderly and also crimes against pets. They are 3 crimes that really, really make my blood boil. Of course, murder and stealing also. But out of all of them, crimes against children, elderly, and pets. Yeah, and see, but you're close to a lot of the touristy areas and stuff up there, Joanna. Too. I can understand, you know, you not wanting to. Yeah, I can really understand that because I know the area you're in. Um, see where I'm at. We don't have the only thing that we have issue with is a raccoon. Yeah, we have a raccoon. Oh yeah, Joanna, we can hide. Yeah. There's plenty of marshland and pig farms and the sharks. Yeah, we could dispose of a body real easy. Just saying. Uh, or we could make a death look like a hunting accident too. Um, Joanna, officer, I thought it was a deer running through the woods. It didn't have no arch on it, so I thought it was a little deer running through the woods. I'd have that whole scenario down pat. I'd play that out like a soap opera. Uh, yeah. Around here, we just say that they belong in puppy hole with concrete shoes. Ah, secrets in the sauce. There you go, Joanna. Secrets in the sauce. We love us some barbecue around here, Joanna. Us Easter Shore, us DMVs, we love us some barbecue. Yeah, I do too. Mom does too. Loves fried green tomatoes. That was a good movie. Then I tell you another good one, Joanna, and I think Amazon has it, and it was with Rob Lowe, Winona Ryder, and Jason Robart, and it was called Square Dance. That was a really, really good movie. I need to find that again because me and Mom love that movie. I need to see if I can find that somewhere, and me and her can watch it. Yeah, and I tell you another movie I love, and I've loved it, and I cried when my VHS tape of it uh, snapped and couldn't be fixed. The Toy with Richard Pryor and Jackie Gleason. Oh my God, I love that movie. Of course, that and any John Wayne movie ever made. Um, I'm I'm a diehard John Wayne fan. Um, I grew up on John Wayne, and of course, I love all three of the Smokey and the Bandits. Best Little Whorehouse in Texas. you know. Of course, Steel Magnolias. Oh, I'm a sucker for Steel Magnolias. I still own DVDs, Joanna, but I don't think I bought one, and I don't know how long. Oh my gosh, have you seen the controversy about Redbox? Redboxes are no more. Um, Redbox was taken over by Chicken Soup for the Soul Entertainment. Well, Chicken Soup for the Soul Entertainment wound up stealing the workers, the Redbox workers' 401ks. Weren't paying them, weren't paying their medical. Um, yeah, there are YouTube videos out there on it, and it is yeah, it is it's a big scandal. You know, I do everything digitally pretty much anymore. Um, I do still own some physical DVDs, but I don't remember the last time I watched a physical DVD. Matter of fact, Mom was helping me straighten some stuff up last night, and we come across um, a box of my DVDs, and I just packed them away because most of the DVDs I had, I watched it digitally. Yeah, I mean, and these poor people, you know, they're waiting to get paid, um, and they have boxes and boxes of DVDs that were supposed to go into the red boxes sitting in their house, and company cell phones that are deactivated now, and they don't know what to do with the stuff. I'd be selling them damn DVDs off. I would. I'd be sitting there selling them damn DVDs off to people. You know, I mean, I'd be making me some money off that stuff. I mean, this one guy said he had over 2,000 DVDs sitting in his house that were supposed to go in red boxes. You know, and I'm like, yeah, I'd be making me some money off of that. I mean, they're not paying you what they owe you. Yeah, I'd be selling that stuff in um, you know, I mean, it's supposedly going to court, I think, about them getting their payments. Oh yeah. Um, I think it's so cool because they've got these things out there now that you can and you know vinyl records are coming back, but they got you know these players out there that you can, you know, convert your VHS over to digital or to a and all that, or DVD, and you can, you know, they got where you can do the same thing with your vinyls. You can convert them to digital, but vinyl is making a comeback. Vinyl records are making a comeback. So, and that's something I never thought, you know, would happen. looks like it kind of looks like it wants to storm out there. But there's also blue sky out there too. So where are we at? Yeah, we're just a little over an hour and a half. So I'll probably go till I finish this moon. And then I'll probably do all the 310 off camera. So, but I try to do at least an hour to 2 hour live. Just to get myself into the algorithm. So hopefully I will have some time-lapse videos going out soon. I have some filmed, I just haven't edited them yet. And then I hope to be able to, maybe tomorrow, I don't know. I hope to film some kind of informational type looking chat videos. I want to get into doing some like that, be it if I'm just kidding down, or whatever it is. But uh, being I need to get quiet, I can't do that until Mom's TV box gets here, and then she can have TV in her room because right now we only have the one TV box, but we have another one coming. Um, so yeah, I hope to have those. They probably won't be out till next week, but um, yeah, I want to get the other three done because what I think I'm going to do is put all of the diamond painting time lapse that I'm doing. I'm filming it in 4 sections just because it's easier. But I want to put that all in one time lapse video. I don't want to have to make several. So I want to have them all 3 filmed or all 4 filmed. That way I can just edit them all together in one shot. Just saves me on in the editing process. Which the editing process really isn't that hard because basically all I'm doing is speeding up the footage and adding music to it. So I mean, it's not that hard. It's really not a lot of editing goes into it. I don't do a whole lot of editing to my videos, though. Even my coloring time lapses don't get that much editing. All right, Joanna, go walk the babies. And I will catch you when you're live, probably Thursday if you're live. I know I'll be live Thursday, but I'll catch you in yours as well. Yeah, it's not getting dark here yet, but it's kind of ominous out there in certain areas. Oh, wow, Sandy. Yeah, I do like some of the Beatles songs. They did have some good songs. And I loved when Ringo played Mr. Conductor on Chinatown Station on PBS. So I've kind of always been a Ringo fan. Uh, now I want to go find some of these old shows and watch them. When you get talking about old shows, then it makes you want to go find them and watch them. You know? So we're going to finish the moon. And that's where I'll probably end the live up for today. And then I just got all the 310 to finish in this section. And then that will be 3 to 5. And then I'll be up here probably later tonight. Because I'm probably just going to go ahead and finish this out. I do have a couple others I need to get working on. And so. She probably would, Sandy. Wow. Have it the same vinyl as well as the 33s. Oh, wow. Yeah, I think I've heard of Glenn Miller. I don't remember listening to his music, but I've heard of him. Yeah. Yeah, Mom was born 56, so yeah, she probably would remember a lot of those. I remember growing up, we had a floor model TV that my dad had found at the transfer station. It just needed a plug put on it. So he had a friend put the plug on it. And oh my God, I cried when that thing went up. It had the 8-track, it had the radio, it had the TV, it had the record player. All built. The TV was, and then you lifted the top up, and you had your radio, your 8-track, and your record player. Yeah, I miss that. So that's where I'm going to go ahead and end it for today, y'all. So you can see what we got finished. We got over here, and we got the moon and the words hocus pocus, her lips and some of their hair up here. So all I need to do now is the 310s, and I'll do that off camera. Because I actually need to get up and stretch. I've been sitting here for a while. So Joanna, thank you for coming by. Sandy, thank you for coming by as well. If you're watching this on hashtag replay, leave in the comments what you're working on. And also tell me what your favorite DMC color is. We were just, Cindy had that question in her live, one of her WIP chats, and a lot of people were saying they're different, colors. Mine is 550 and 550 AB. I love that purple. But until then, Sandy, I will catch you in either Tima or J-Rob this week, or I will catch you in SNL on Saturday. Until then, stay cool, guys. Stay safe. Bye, y'all.